through USB.
I need one. What is a movie called? It's not .mp.
Ooh, what can we do with this? Is this just serger?
I mean it's thick, so we could.
What weight is this?
It's like embroidery.
Good morning. Welcome to A1 Vacuum and Sewing's live stream for Friday, the 5th of March. Already cruising through March. Jeannie, who was absent for yesterday's live stream, watched the live stream with me last night.
Yeah, and you know what I noticed? He doesn't yawn when he and Shauna are doing their live stream. He was not tired or bored at all, is what I noticed. And then we noticed, because Violet was watching it with us, and Violet goes, sewing's not his true passion, because he spent like all that time talking about snow. She's like, sewing's not Dad's true passion.
Like I said, I should win an Oscar.
that I keep telling Patrick he should open a skiing or mountain biking store.
I mean, the reality, what she's really saying is, I should go back to not working.
I should go back to not working. Wouldn't that be fun, ladies? We would have so much fun. I'd just be like, ladies, this is what we're doing today. And we just do this huge Zoom with all of us.
Hey, you know, Gabriella. It is, you know, the East Coast just isn't for everybody, right? It's just not for me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he was bad-mouthing.
I wasn't really bad-mouthing the East Coast. I'm just saying it rains every time I go back
That's
there.
true.
I'm in traffic a lot.
And our kids are like, it's still raining.
Dad, it's still raining. Yeah, that happens all the time. So the other thing that we thought was like, wow, how fortunate are we?
Oh yeah.
To have such a great team.
Yes, because Shauna and Michelle were on the feed, and we're gonna have them on the feed more. And I just thought, well, first I thought, oh, look at Shauna.
Oh my God, Shauna's all grown up.
Shauna's all grown up.
When we met Shauna wouldn't come into the store.
I wouldn't.
For years.
And it was like a long time. Like Alex had a girlfriend that sat in her car outside.
We're like, oh, is she too good for us?
I didn't want to be distracted.
We didn't think that.
And then it was funny because what you offered to help us at
she
a
helped us at the quilt show.
And then we were like, so
she did the work of like 8 people.
How about you come work for us?
And she was stronger than all the boys.
And then I was like, Alex, all your girl belong to us now.
We're like, where have you been hiding her, Alex?
That's so Momo is not in the store today.
He was here yesterday. He had Deb, I know, and he loved your bark box. But he was here yesterday, but literally we cannot get anything done.
He walks around the store eating stuff and choking off the floor, and until we have I said something to Jeannie last night. I was like, he was really, really good. He was greeting everybody.
Yeah. He didn't
the
bark
only
at
time
anyone.
he barked was he walks up, sits down, because he immediately expects everybody to give him a treat. And if they don't give him a treat, then he's like, "Woof!" Like, give me a treat. So we had one customer that just didn't seem enthused at all.
Oh, yeah.
Like, not impressed.
She just was obviously not a dog person.
Yeah, if you're coming in and you are scared of dogs or...
He's so not scary, but
you can let us know, and I'll crate him while you're here. So, what?
Sure you will. You'll be like, but he's so cute.
Yeah, staff morale goes way up when Momo comes to visit.
So it's just really hard to get stuff done, like really hard to get stuff done. So, but he's becoming a good shop dog.
Choking on like packing tape. maybe if you had a vacuum in the store, that's a good one, Diane.
Let's see, packing tape, clover-headed pins, various plastic items.
Patrick goes, we can't bring him in until everything's cleaned up. I go, that's never gonna happen.
It's not that. Like, we just have to, like...
a little muzzle on him while you're training him. So then he's not, like, consistently, like putting his mouth on him.
So he can't eat
Well,
stuff.
Jeannie goes,
That's a good idea.
it's okay. I'm going to pay attention to him. And then she puts his leash around her waist, but then she goes to work and he's just doing whatever he's doing.
Just within this little circle, there's like danger.
And then I'm like, what is he getting on the floor? And she's like, there's nothing down there. And I go down and pick up a clover-headed pin.
Yeah. And then he was eating an old chip. Who knows how long that had been down there.
Yeah, it's probably better than a piece of cake.
These are our dirty secrets.
You know our dirty secrets. You know what's under our table.
So, beautiful day in Reno today. Remember all that snow they were talking about?
We used to give you the weather.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be 68 today.
I gauged the weather.
Did you say 68?
Yes, 68.
Wow.
The low was 23 and the high was 68. And I was like, this can't be right.
I can't believe it.
I gauged the weather by...
Oh my God, 64. It says 64 on my device.
Maybe because mine's set for Fernley.
Yeah, it's warmer.
So 64.
More tropical than Fernley.
So tropical.
So, make him a quilt for his safe space.
We're working on...
You know, the tough thing is when he's here, he's excited because everybody gets to give him a treat.
He's excited.
And
he's
like looking forward to it now.
He's like a toddler, right? How hard is it to keep a toddler in
You
one
remember
spot?
what a pain in the butt 1.5-year-olds were?
Everything was gated.
Oh my God.
We had gates everywhere.
Yeah. It's the only way. We had 2 at once. I know some of you have that experience too. So I have a couple things that I need to run and go do. So what do you and I need to talk about?
I'd like to tell you that I got shipping confirmation yesterday. Well, this is good news and bad news. Shipping confirmation on Red, White, and Bloom. And you go, what could be the bad news? They only sent me half of what I ordered. They sent me my fabric kits and my backing. They did not send me embellishment kits or designs. So I'm hoping today. So Red, White, and Bloom, I know at least part of it's going to be here next week. I am doing that as a sew-along, and I think I'm going to start it. I'm just thinking in my head. I think I'm going to start it April 1st, or April, in the very beginning of April. And I'm going to do it like I did Love Notes, although you're going to have everything, so I don't know if people are going to want to wait. You know, go at your own speed. But if you want to do it with me, I mean, literally, I like to just bust one of those out in a weekend. Just do it.
I know those weekends because I'm like, where's your mom?
But...
And all I hear is from the 10 needle.
You know what I'm stitching? I'm stitching the new Anita Good journaling. Ooh. And my daughter's a bullet journalist, and I was like, Violet, we're going to do this together. I'm going to stitch it, and you're going to color it. And yeah, she's excited. She loves coloring.
Kathy, I don't know if I'd ever seen that much thread wrapped around the spindle of a motor of a machine before. I don't even know how you got the thread down in there. But it's your superpower. It was your superpower, your special talent. But I've got pictures if you ever want to come in and see it. It was pretty impressive.
Yeah.
So anyways,
Oh, and if you're waiting for your Main Street celebration, those fabric, because I know people were waiting for the fabric portion, and I told you middle of the month, those shipped. So, well, I guess is it middle of the month?
She's like, what?
Is it middle of the month? No, I'd consider this beginning of the month. So I will be reaching out to you as soon as I get those.
So for those of you who didn't watch earlier in the week but have seen me cough a couple times during this live stream, I'm COVID negative. I had two tests, but we actually talked. Oh, don't be embarrassed, Kathy. Like I said, it was special.
It was tremendous.
Could you just make sure that's not important? So and I'll just talk about that. Really quickly, in that we actually had a meeting about that in the store. I mean, that's kind of our commitment to you guys too. Like, if people are sick, they don't come into work, they will be tested. Like, you know, I think we are doing our best to try to keep everybody safe.
Do you have like a 32 gigabyte flash drive on here? Because one of my videos is 17 gigabytes. And it won't load onto my computer.
You don't have 17 gigs on your computer? Well, you're not going to be able to put it onto a flash drive either.
Well, he's talking.
I'll be able to do it on my computer.
Look at the fandom that Michelle brought in. Oh my God. And some people, I love this. And some people had questions about this. You were talking, so I just jumped right in.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay, fandom started on March 1st, and it's going to be through the month of March. And people have been posting their, that's what it is, Michelle. Okay, got it. They have been posting their like little snippets of what they're going to be working on. Like Nula posted something that had Lady Gaga. And
are you Lady Gaga fandom?
It had Lady Gaga and it had Oreos. So I don't know. It might be hot. I don't know. Is it going to be Oreos or is it going to be Lady Gaga? And then somebody had posted like, why are people posting things like this? Donnie had posted something about her fandom was her dog. Cute. So, and a picture of her dog. That's why people are kind of posting things that they're a huge fan of. And hopefully we'll start seeing little snippets of what they're working on. But Michelle, I think, had posted some stuff on her Facebook. And look at the bag that she made.
Oh my God.
And these are the kind of things where I go, no way. Like, it's that good. It's that good. So look at the fabric. Look at the little shoes in there. Look at the detail. And this is where I fail. Like, I'll make something and it looks good, but it never looks amazing. Because look at the detail she has. She's got little Star Wars pulls with her rainbow zipper tape and teeth and her
like titanium finish, like strap.
I always go, it's always the finish. Like, you can make a quilt, but like the finishing, like how's the finishing done? Let's open it up because I know it's going to be amazing on the inside. So here's the strap. It's just like, it's like couture.
Looks like you bought it. Like,
yeah,
it looks like
that's the ultimate compliment, right? It doesn't look handmade.
Perfect.
And look at her fabric on the. Well, look at this. The what's his name again?
BB-8.
I'm not even gonna.
It doesn't.
Buy it, G.
It doesn't stick. BB-8's little head right there on top, and then her. Oh, look at her zipper pull on the inside. BB-8. See that? Did you even know you could get one of those? And look at the spectacular firework fabric on the inside. So the bias that she put here around the trim, so everything is finished. I mean, everything. Did you ladies see Michelle's video going through 7 layers of vinyl?
Yeah.
10 layers. 10 layers of vinyl on the 1500.
On the
we have 6 of those coming.
Yeah, we have 6 of those coming. I'm getting one and Gail's getting one. So if you want them, it's straight stitch only. But if you want a workhorse with power,
I mean, it's kind of crazy, that machine right now, because they were $18.99 like a little over a year ago. And Brother removed protection from the product. It's the same as the Baby Lock Accomplished, so when we can get our hands on them, they're great. But, I mean, you can get them for $6.99 right now, and it's just...
Yeah, if you want one, if you want to reserve one, straight stitch only, but a workhorse and the power. I know some of you...
I thought I posted that to Facebook, and I wonder if it's sitting on my personal page.
What is?
Kathy Carter did a bag, and I took a picture of it. And she's saying I never posted it. I'll have to look at that, Kathy, because it's probably sitting on...
I love bag ladies. I'm a bag lady. I could just make bags forever when I have time. But bags are so much fun. And remember, this is the wallet that she made. And I think some people talked about a class, which would be absolutely amazing. So we'll figure that out.
So it is Friday giveaway day.
Friday.
And
where's
so,
Raven? Where's my Friday Raven?
Hey, yay.
Oh, we have questions for you.
So we have one question,
no,
right?
I have 2 questions for you.
Well, so which question do they
I'm
need to
asking both of
answer
them.
for the?
You could either. I would appreciate if you answered both of them, but if you answered one of them, you can still win.
You don't want to ask the second one next week, so
no,
we're not like.
because I want to know now. I want to know now.
So, the way it works, if you guys haven't watched us before, is we give away product on Fridays. It's generally a nice giveaway. Anybody can win as long as they answer the question. We use a random comment picker to select those comments, but the comment made or made by that's picked up by the random comment picker has to be a comment answering one of our questions. That said, we are we do it every Friday. If you live out of state or if you live away from the store, you can still win. We just ask that you pay shipping for the free product. We do it on Facebook. If we always make a comment on Facebook, and if it picks our comment, then we go to the YouTube comments. So, you can win on either platform. First and foremost, what is the giveaway today?
Well, so glad you asked that question, Patrick. So what we're giving away today is going to be a little gift pack, and it's going to include this Genuine Collection thread set, and this is from Madeira, and it's got a retail price of $60. It'll be perfect for you someday when you start going to classes again. I know some of you are still going to classes, but it's just a thread set of, it's got 9 Madeira Aerofill and 9 Katona. So this is going to be more for sewing and quilting. This is not embroidery. It's just a nice set of sewing thread, and it has all these great colors in it. So we're giving away this thread set, and we're going to give away one of the measure and cut scissors because we had a couple of those left. And then I'm throwing in the newest color of, and I think some of you have seen this already, but this is the newest color of King Star. And I think it's called purple.
Lavender?
It is
It's more like magenta.
purple.
I know. I was like, I don't think it's really, they call it purple. But it's you know what we're going to call it? We're just going to call it their newest color, Gorgeous. So
what's funny
what
is
you're gonna win.
Purple is one of those colors that is, it's different things to different people.
No,
but I know from
There's
experience
shades of
because there are a
purple.
lot of purple vacuums. And like some vacuums that people call purple are blue in my mind.
Yes.
And some vacuums that people call purple are pink in my mind.
We had a blue vacuum, and I asked the customer what color they thought it was, and they said purple, but it was definitely like a navy blue.
Yeah. Nobody ever, I'd say, what do you think? Maybe 40% of the people know their vacuum color?
It's amazing how many people say my vacuum's green or my vacuum's yellow, and then their vacuum's like red or something like that.
Then ask yourself right now, what color is your vacuum? Do you know?
And it's funny because the way it works in the store is, in the last time we saw Kathy Carter, she did have purple hair.
Yes, Kathy.
So like the tags go on and they don't come off until you get it back, so we know that we're not giving you the wrong vacuum. In fact, we write down the last 4 digits of the serial number, but it happens at a really funny rate.
Yeah.
Like people that are like,
they're like, that's not my vacuum.
That's not my vacuum, and I'm like, well, it was when you brought it in.
Patrick,
I just want to give this to you before it gets...
I don't want to be involved in that transaction.
I wonder why.
It won't make it from here to there.
So, did you
Okay,
figure
here's
out
our
the
first question.
transfer?
Yeah.
First question is, we were talking about just, we had a staff meeting before the live
So,
feed.
what color is your vacuum was not the question.
That is not... Yeah,
That was not the question for the giveaway.
You won't win if you ask that. I mean, if you answer that. That's not the question. I have two questions for you. Number one, and this is to help us be a better store. Number one, and a lot of you have done classes with us via Zoom at this point and live classes in the store. Post-pandemic, what type of classes would you prefer? Would you prefer Zoom or would you prefer in class?
In person.
In person. In person or via Zoom.
Oh, whoa.
What's wrong?
I'm about to run out of power.
Oh, we're almost dying here.
Uh-oh. That would be no
This
good.
is important because we got to do the giveaway. So, your preference of classes, Zoom or in person?
In the future.
Because we want to know, like we're talking, in the future. And I think really what we're going to end up doing is we're going to be doing both. But we do want to know how you feel about classes via Zoom versus in person, or if you love them both, or what it is. Second question, what thread do you like best? And I want to know, what thread do you like best for embroidery, and what thread do you like for sewing? What is your go-to thread? Right now we are a big Wonderfill thread store, and we absolutely love our Wonderfill. But what other thread do you love? Are you sewing with Orifil? Do you love Metler? Are you a Polysheen girl? Do you love Tootie? Are you a Isacord all the way? So I'd really like to know what kind of thread you're using. What's your favorite thread for sewing, for embroidery, for serging, like any category that you want to tell us. Like what's the thread that you're using? What kind of thread? Because we had, when Patrick asked the question, was it last week or the week before, what product do you want to see in the store?
There were a lot of Isacords.
A lot of people said thread, but it wasn't specific, and there's so much thread out there. So if I'm going to be bringing thread into the store, I'd really like to bring thread in that everyone's using, or the majority of you are using, or the majority of you want. So, if there's long arm thread that you're interested in, whatever thread. So I'm asking you to be more specific today with your thread choice, your thread and the application. How's that?
That was great.
No yawning from you today. So get your answers in. Is there anything else you can think of, ladies?
No, we went over the calendar and everything yesterday, and...
Oh, is there a class today?
No.
Yeah. So, I had a great class with you ladies. We did, blackboard bags, and it was super, super fun. Maybe we'll do that again sometime, but there's other classes that
There were some super cute posts on that the ladies put just last night and this morning from that class.
Oh, yeah, they posted. So I asked them.
bags.
We really love it when we do a class and you post your projects. It's just fun.
It's so exciting.
And
you get this, like, warm, fuzzy feeling inside.
We get all warm and fuzzy on the
Like-
inside. So, all right. I think that's it. So, well, you know what? Let's just leave this up for another minute just because tons of people are responding right now.
Well, and so there was, I was chatting with the gal who does our marketing, and she's like, I like it when you guys, I don't like it when you guys do the
Question at the end.
the question at the end, and then you do the drawing before you get off. Because she's like, a lot of people answer those questions.
Can they answer it after we
Yeah,
end
I
the
mean,
feed?
like anybody who watches this later that adds a comment is actually in the comment picker.
So they could watch
Should we
it.
do it at, like, 4?
Well,
we should
and
do
so
it at the
just so
end.
people know, these live streams happen at 9:30 Pacific. And it's funny because I see a lot of comments that come in hours later where people don't understand that they're watching the recording.
Yeah,
you
they'll
know,
call and be like, "I'm watching you," and it'll
Yeah.
be like 3 in the afternoon.
Yeah,
It's
no,
so
like,
cute.
like,
That was like me. I was on Kimberbell last night. And it said live. And so I thought, I was like, oh, you get all excited, and I was on there, and it was, but my comments, so I think everyone there was like all these comments while I was on there.
When you watch if you're watching it, they show you the live stream of the comments. And so, it depends upon how you're journaled and how your settings are set up. But, so I thought that was actually a really valid point. She's like, a lot of people watch, like, you know, even like an hour or 2 hours later, people watch when they're available. And then, you know, you have that ability to comment, and it gets more comments, it gets more information. This information has been really valuable for us, you know, in our efforts to make the store better for you guys. So, you know, that's my...
So what we'll do then, well, you never told me that. How come you didn't tell me that?
You know,
or Shauna. Then why didn't you tell Shauna that?
Well, because we don't, right, without the unified platform, we don't have the ability to do it real time anyways.
So I think what we'll do from now on is we'll just...
I mean, a lot of times it's Monday by the time we do the drawing. So, you know, people get the whole weekend to answer the question.
See, it was actually to give you more of an opportunity, and because of what our marketing person told us, Christine told us now.
She just told me that last week, but I was like, that's a really good point. I was like, we don't really do it real time now anyways, because we, that has to do with your settings, Debbie. You may have turned off those notifications. So...
Christy, if you let us know, you use a lot, just list the different types of threads that you use. So, just your favorites, just so, like, you know, I want specifics. I want to go.
Wait, did you ask 2 questions?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, because I had questions for you, because I'm thinking about bringing some stuff in.
I love that.
Guess who has a meeting on Tuesday with Moda?
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
We're so excited.
We're leaving these up.
Yeah, there's 4 pairs left. If you want those,
one teal. It's more of like it's almost like a green teal, but it's so pretty. And then we have gray. Who doesn't love a good gray?
Gray's so in.
I love gray. My car's gray.
You want to be in, right?
You gotta
so
be
in. No, I'm just kidding.
It's super hot right now.
Heather's basically like, if I don't like what you're giving away, I'm not gonna answer your question.
Oh my god, I love it.
You know, but you know, so let's talk about that for a second though, because the reality is, you know, the information that we get from you answering that question is really kind of important to us, and it's been great, and it's, I think, helping us grow the store and make the store better for you guys. But that said, you can always answer the question and say, but I don't want this. So, you know, or we can always draw a second time if you didn't want to do it.
I had somebody put their thing back into the drawing
for the next week, and then we gave it away
for the next week, and because she already had something like that. So just continue to answer. We will do the drawing. We'll try to do it at the end of the day, right?
I guess. Yeah.
And I started that quilt. I can't wait to show it to you. I'm hoping to get it done because it's a fast one, the journaling one.
I need to jump on a call.
And so I want you ladies to be creative, make something awesome, and we will see you maybe live doing the drawing later this afternoon, or we will see you on Monday. And we'll talk to you later. Bye. And this one.